Part C then says, hence find the area of the shaded region shown below of the graph y equals f of x. Now, to get the shaded area, we've got to integrate, yeah? And when we integrate, we need limits, don't we? And these are the limits here, yeah? From where, what we'll be interested in. So we're interested in the area under the curve between these two values here. And of course, then the area under the curve between these two values here. And we'll appreciate then, this will come out as negative in our integral, okay? But then because this area, we'll make it positive and then we'll add them together. We need these values here, okay? But if you think about it, what's true here is when f of x equals 0, okay? Because we're on the x-axis, aren't we? So we say, look, on x-axis, f of x, okay, which is equal to y, of course, will equal to 0. So in other words, x minus 2, 2x minus 1, 2x plus 3, so our answer from part B will equal to 0. So that means then x minus 2 will equal 0, or 2x minus 1 will equal 0, or 2x plus 3 will equal 0. So x will equal 2, or x will equal 1/2, or x will equal to minus 3 over 2. Okay, so those are our values there. Alright, so in other words, this is minus 3 over 2, this is 1/2, yeah, and that's going to be 2. So what I need to do now is integrate, right? So if I call this like area A and area B, okay, so to start off with then for A, it'll be the integral from minus 3 over 2 to 1/2 of then the 4x cubed minus 4x squared minus 11x plus 6, okay, with respect to x. So I'm going to integrate this now. So when I integrate, big square bracket of course, 4x cubed, well that becomes 4x to the power 4 over 4, yeah, because you increase it by 1 divided by that new power. Next one then becomes 4x squared divided by, 4x cubed, yeah, because we increase that by 1 divided by 3. Next one then, 11x squared divided by 2, and then plus 6x, okay, between 1/2 minus 3 over 2. Okay, so let's just simplify that then. Let's write it over here so we've got a bit more room. So we've got x to the power 4, because the 4s will cancel, minus 4/3 x cubed minus 11 halves x squared plus 6x between 1/2 and minus 3 over 2. Okay, so the values aren't particularly nice, but now we've just got to sub them in and then we'll work them out using our calculator. So we put 1/2 as the upper limit in here. So again, more room here, so I'll write to the left here. So we'll put 1/2 in to power 4 minus 4/3 1/2 cubed minus 11 halves 1/2 squared, and then plus 6 halves. Okay, so that's substituting half in. Take away now, let's put in minus 3 over 2 in. Okay, and then plus then 6 minus 3 over 2 here. Okay, so a lot of calculator work here. So what I do is I work out that first bracket to begin with. So we put in, on my calculator here, I put in, let's just do it then. So I put in here 1/2 bracket to the power 4. Take away 4/3 power 1/2. Oops, got that wrong there. Okay, that would be cubed, wouldn't it? Minus 11 halves 1/2 all squared. Plus then 6 to power 6 then 1/2. Okay, that's it. So I worked that out. So it comes to be 73 over 48. Take away then, so what I want to do then is put minus 3 over 2 in, right? So obviously now I go back on my replay button. Put minus in there. Okay, so put that in there, and it comes then to be minus 189 over 16. So I'll work this out, okay, and I get, of course those two minuses then become a plus, so I get out then 40 over 3, so it comes out quite nice-ish in the end. Okay, so what we'll do then is we'll do the same then for A2, for B rather, area B. Now we've already integrated it, so I'm going to put that in straight away. Now the lower limit is a half and the upper limit is 2. Okay, so the good thing is we've already worked out what the lower limit value is, and we've already worked out when you put half in. So we're going to put 2 in now. So 2 to the power 4, take away 4/3, 2 cubed, minus 11 half, 2 squared, plus 6 then times 2. And then as I said, we then put a half in, but we've already worked that out here, haven't we? And it came to 73 over 48. Okay, so we just got to go back on my calculator to see if I can do this. So go back here. So we change this now to 2. Comes out to be minus 14 over 3. Of course, then you've got to minus the 73 over 48. So I do that on my calculator. Comes out to be minus 99 over 16. Now that means then the area is 99 over 16, yes? So you take the positive. And all you've got to do then is add them. Comes out to be 937 over 48.